Africa has always been the destination of Chinese foreign ministers' first overseas visit each and every year. This year is no exception. In spite of the raging COVID-19 pandemic across the continent, Chinese State Councilor and Foreign Minister Wang is now on a 5-nation trip to Nigeria, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Botswana, Tanzania, and Seychelles. So why do Chinese foreign ministers begin a year of overseas tours in Africa for over 3 decades? What does this trip mean during these challenging times? How is the China-Africa cooperation, especially under the Belt and Road Initiative, helping the locals fight the virus and restore their economies? Welcome to Xinhua Global Link, and this is Mahjong in Beijing. Dominating the year of 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic has left the world lasting scars both in disastrous mortality and economic loss. Yet, the epidemic also witnessed China-Africa Brotherhood strengthened in their joint efforts to fight the virus. Let's talk to our correspondents Rose in Kenya, Lucas in Tanzania, and Francis in Ghana to see how China's assistance and the projects under the BRI are helping the local there. First, Rose in Nairobi. Welcome.
The COVID-19 pandemic has restricted movement for many Kenyans, most of the part of the 2020 year that has just ended. But now, since the new year is here, many people are in the mood for celebration and making merry, with very many of them traveling from this part of the city, that is Nairobi, the capital city, to the seaside city of Mombasa. Now, I am currently at the Nairobi Terminus railway station, and after speaking to several passengers and based on my own long-term observation as a Kenyan journalist, I can tell you clearly that the Chinese-built SGR train has become a favorite for many and a part of their everyday life for many of the Kenyan citizens. Most of them love it for the comfort. They love it because it's fast, they love it because it's safe, and many say that it is more affordable than most of the other modes of transport. Many of the passengers have said that this SGR train is their preferred mode of travel, especially during this time of the COVID-19. According to reports, Kenyans just simply love the SGR train service, and in fact, despite the COVID-19 pandemic, the numbers of the passengers using the train has actually increased in the last recent months.
Thank you, Rose. We know that Africa is trying very hard to improve its infrastructures and people's livelihood. So what is the role of China in this process?
From the Chinese-built SGR or standard gauge railway to Ethiopia's to Djibouti's railway line, together with the power stations and ports, it is clear that Africa is making a huge effort to improve its infrastructure here on the continent, and China has played a big role.
Thank you, Rose. We still remember that during the most difficult time in China's fight against the coronavirus last year, more than 50 African leaders sent moral support to China. After COVID-19 broke out in Africa, China took the lead in providing Africa with a large amount of anti-epidemic materials and sending medical teams to 15 African countries. Tanzania is one of them. Let's talk to our Tanzania journalist Lucas to see the situation there. Hello, Lucas.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. Facing the worst pandemic in a century, China is lending hands to Africa, sending the urgently needed medical supplies and medical staff to assist African countries fight against COVID-19. With Chinese support, the construction of the Africa Centers for Disease Control and Prevention headquarters has also started, which will greatly improve Africa's capabilities in fighting the pandemic. Africa, including Tanzania, has also benefited a lot from the Belt and Road Initiative, which has funded a lot of ports, railways, roads, bridges, power plants across the continent. China has also been Africa's largest trading partner and a top foreign investor. With the implementation of the African Continental Free Trade Area, booming Africa-China economic cooperation will help Africa's post-pandemic recovery amid the worst economic scenarios in decades.
Thank you. Lucas has just mentioned the African Continental Free Trade Area, which took effect on January the 1st this year. It covers more than 1.2 billion people and is considered to be a landmark for Africa's transformation and development. So what benefits will the free trade area bring to Africa, and what does it mean for China-Africa cooperation? Francis in Ghana has more. Hello, Francis.
I am now at Ghana's Tema Port, one of the major ports in West Africa. On January 1, trading under the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement started in Africa. As a resident here, I have every confidence to believe the Tema Port will thrive further with the facilitation of trade in the continent. By 2050, the African economy could reach $29 trillion as AfCFTA eliminates tariffs on 90% of goods produced on the continent, tackles non-tariff barriers to trade, and guarantees free movement of people. AfCFTA also has the potential to boost foreign business, especially from China, as it has been Africa's largest trading partner for more than a decade. China is also the largest investor in Africa's infrastructure, which is key to the improvement of logistics and expansion of trade. I hope more and more Chinese investors will come to Africa, setting up their businesses and sharing the dividends of the Africa Continental Free Trade Area.
Thank you, Francis. In 2021, challenges remain definitely ahead, but we believe beams of hope will light up the future. China will work with Africa on vaccine cooperation, economic recovery, and transformative development. The African Continental Free Trade Area also provides a golden opportunity for China and Africa to tap into their economic potentials. Unfolding the new year, I think Foreign Minister Wang's visit is not only about passing on a tradition, but also demonstrating China's resolution to strengthen bonds with Africa and boost confidence in African countries' future development.